Retail workers, you guys are the goats right now. I feel like I have no choice but to be grateful with the life that I have, because so many people are just going through some shit. Hey guys, do me a favor, stop what you're doing and click that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I need you to head over and give me a follow. Thanks in advance. Now on to the video. What's up, you guys? Hello, happy Friday, or whatever day you're watching this. I am sitting at home working. Me and Mark had a great workout today. Burned over 500 calories. It was nice, it was needed. Haven't been to work out since like Tuesday, so I needed to go. But now I'm just sitting at home doing some work, and I'm about to make some food. It's currently 11:27. I haven't eaten anything today, so I think I'm going to make some fried eggs and, well, a fried egg and some bagels, some cinnamon raisin bagels. That sounds really good for breakfast.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I know what I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me that the yes. I try to teach you, and I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I tried to live, but I can't. I don't know why I got the wall. Drop me out of my mind. Don't need no other party. Don't need no other party. Talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go. Love me your back, baby. Love me your back. You see it, you whining your back, baby. So crazy. Love me your back, baby. Yeah, you want me, baby. I just wanna let you know.
What's up, you guys? So we're in the car. I have a few minutes. I forgot my sunglasses. Oh well, I have a few minutes in between, not a few minutes, I have like an hour in between work meetings. So what I'm gonna do is actually make a run to the mall. We live very close to the mall, so shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna make a run because Christmas is in one short week, and I still need to finish getting Mark his gifts. And the last thing that I wanted to get him was a personalized, I see it, was a personalized whiskey glass and decanter like set, and I'm hoping, I've been meaning to get up to things remembered for the longest, so I'm hoping that this isn't too late to get it before Christmas. I'm sure this is a very busy time for them, so I'm really hoping that I'm not too late, because I've been wanting to do this. I've just been trying to find time between all of, like, honestly, all of my dental appointments and everything. I've been trying to find time to get up there. And speaking of dental appointments, let me just give you guys a little update. I went to the dentist again yesterday, and I had to get, so I still needed to get 5 fillings, right? But I couldn't get them until they did basically another post-op checkup on the implants. If you guys don't know about that, I'm talking about for the last few weeks. It's been the bane of my existence. I've been to the dentist more times than in the past, what, 4 or 5 weeks than I have been in the past 4 or 5 years. Which I know is kind of bad on my part, but it's still a lot, okay? So anyway, they had to do a post-op, and then he said he could do 2 of the fillings yesterday, so I got 2 of the fillings done. I have to go back next Thursday and get 3 more fillings, and then I'll be done with all of my dental problems until they finally put the crown on this implant. He said usually they'll put the screw in for the implant, and then it's just a 3-month waiting period for everything to heal, and then they can do the crown. But he had to rebuild some bone graft or something, he said, in the area, and so it's going to take about 5 months to fully heal. So I won't have a crown in this hole until around April, which, whatever. I mean, at this point, I just want it done right. I've been through so much. It's at this point, it's just like, let's just do it and make sure it's done right. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we are with the dental work. So I do have to go back next week, but then I should be done until April. And I promise y'all, I'm gonna go every 6 months after this, because what I have been through, honey, I'm gonna go every 6 months after this. I should have put my little temporary thing in. They also tightened the temporary retainer thing, the tooth. They actually tightened that as well, so it's a lot easier to wear when I'm like eating or going places. I just forgot to put it in, which I should have, but it's a lot tighter, so it's a lot more comfortable. They also put a little cushion in it, so I'm like, thank you God, because it was just a hassle to wear and shit like that. So I was actually eating with some coworkers. I went to work on Wednesday, as you guys know, and I was eating with some coworkers, and like it was just like moving and kind of coming out and coming down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. So I had to like, I was like talking, so I had to try to like move it around with my tongue to get it back in place. It's just been, this dental work has been hell, but we're at the finish line almost. It's almost over, so I'm just very excited to get that done and over with, to where I don't have to think about the dentist for another, once I get these last fillings, I won't have to think about the dentist for another 4 months. So that's good news. That is good news. Other than that, I mean, work has just been, I don't know, y'all. I told you guys in the last vlog, I've just been feeling so drained lately. I really have. I've been feeling just drained and a little stressed, and I normally don't get stressed, and I don't think the stress is coming from work. It's just overall. There's some, maybe I'll share with you guys, or be able to share it with you guys later, but there's some stuff going on, and like personally, and that I've just been like super stressed about, and I'm still kind of like hanging in the balance for something else that I can't really speak about. And it's just, I be venting to y'all, right? So I talk to y'all, we have conversations, we go back and forth, we bounce ideas off each other, we talk, right? So when I can't talk to you about things, it sucks, you know? And I just, you know, anyway, it's just been kind of stressful, and I normally am really good about managing my stress, and lately it has just, I don't know, I've been stressed out. I have been stressed out, and again, I'm really usually good at managing that, and it just has not been like that lately. So I'm hoping everything kind of wraps up and gets better soon, but it is what it is. Such is life, right? I try to be as positive as I possibly can, and I try to put out positive vibes in the world, whether that be here on YouTube, whether that be in real life, you know. I just try to put out positive vibes into the world, because I know a lot of people are going through very serious things right now, you know. A lot of people are just going through it. I hear the stories every day, and so I have no choice. I feel like I have no choice but to be grateful with the life that I have, because so many people are just going through some shit that I'm like, I couldn't imagine. So someone at work, this poor person lost a family member. Let me tell you guys something. There's a woman at work, right? This poor woman, she lost her mom last, I think, November or December, and then she turned around and lost her dad this November, so just weeks ago, a month ago. And then her husband passed away just a week ago. I mean, when I tell you, you have to be the strongest person alive to endure something like that and to still be standing. Like, I could not. Alright, sorry y'all, my battery died. But I was saying, so the woman at work, she lost, around this time last year, she lost her mom. Then a month ago, she lost her dad. And I couldn't imagine still standing after that. And then just a week ago, she lost her husband. And it's like, I mean, this time of year would just, for the rest of your life, would haunt you. You know what I'm saying? So people are going through some serious shit, and so I try to stay grateful for every single thing that I have, every single thing that I go through, even because I know it could be worse. I know I could be sitting here mourning close family members, or friends, like so many of us have had to do over these past 2 years. Oh, and all of them were COVID related deaths, like complications, unfortunately. But it's just, I don't know. And then but then on the other hand, I try not to downplay what I'm going through and downplay my feelings, because even though I may not be going through a serious loss or something just astronomically terrible in other people's eyes, in my eyes, it's still stressing me out. So it's still valid. And so I try to make sure I remember that. I feel like a lot of times we like to downplay what we're going through, because, oh, it's not as bad as what so and so went through, or other people, you know, other people are going through it too. So I have to kind of downplay what I'm going through. You don't have to do that, and I have to remember that as well. I am still a human being. I am still a person who has feelings, and regardless of if you think it's serious or if you think it's a big deal or not, it's a big deal to me. And if it's a big deal to me, it matters. So make sure you guys remember that, especially during this holiday season. Make sure you remember that. And let's just always put out good positive vibes. You never know what people are going through. Holidays can be especially tough for some people who have lost loved ones. Why am I getting teary-eyed? Holidays can be especially tough for some people. So just make sure, you know, you're being as positive as possible, and do something nice for someone. You know, it's just, it's good for you, it's good for them, and you never know how you can impact someone's day. Okay, all right, enough of that. Let's go do a little shopping.
But
right, y'all, so we're back in the car already. That was a super quick trip. I was in there for like 10 minutes and I was expecting them to be just like super swamped, which they said they were, but they said that my stuff will be done within 2 hours, so I can come back and pick it up when I grab the girls off the bus, which is perfect. So I'll have that. I didn't get to show you guys, but they had the cutest like decanter and glasses, whiskey glasses, so that is all done and out of the way. They also had some really cute gifts for my mom, even though I already bought her gifts. I already finished up with her, but I'm thinking about getting her something too, especially if I know it's going to be done. I can just come back and pick it up at any time, like next week or this weekend or something. But yeah, so that's completed, which is really good news. Now I can get back and work. I mean, I was gone probably 20 minutes, if that, which is awesome because I have some stuff to do. But I was just expecting there to be like a line out the door, and the guy, I'm like, I expected you guys to be super busy, and the guy's like, oh, we are, and it looks like there's only 2 of them. Like, I heard him talking to someone on the phone, and he was like, I don't have an off day until Christmas. And I was like, oh my god, retail workers, you guys are the goats right now. I appreciate y'all because I know they're working y'all to death. I know y'all are just like feeling it right now, so I definitely appreciate everyone who works in retail, because it is not an easy time to work in retail. And I hope people are at least being respectful. I feel like if you, first of all, you're a jackass if you are disrespectful to anyone. But you know, when people are disrespectful to people in retail, it's like, come on now. So you're a jackass anyway. But if people aren't at least being respectful right now, knowing that everywhere is short staffed, like pretty much anytime we go anywhere at this moment in time, any place we go, any restaurant, anything, it can look like it's not crowded, but because the staff is so spread so thin, it's crowded to them. So there could be like a bunch of open tables and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a 30-minute wait, and you're like, well, and you'll look and there's plenty of open tables, but they just don't have the staff. So I know they work in retail workers to death, and you guys are the GOAT right now, so thank you. From, if nobody else said it, I'm saying it, thank you. Anyway, I'm headed back home, and then I don't know, we'll see what's what. I still got about 3 more hours of work today, so that'll be that, and then we'll pack it up for the weekend.